Hey, that's better, Patrick. I said it's
That's good.
it's lovely to see you, and it's lovely to see your vibration. Um, I had a beautiful rainbow through the screen this morning when I first turned it on, um, and it's still there. The energy is still buzzing, and the life is talking. You can talk a bit if you want about your healing, because people will be listening. So if you want to talk about it, it's up to you. Yeah, you're muted, Patrick. I can't hear you. You're muted. Can't hear you. Patrick, you're muted. That's it. No, I can't. Still can't hear you. I can. It's okay. Don't take your time. No rush. We've got plenty of time. Can you hear me now? I can. You can hear me. Can you?
Hear me now?
Ah, that's it. You got it. Perfect. As I said, you can talk about healing for a little while if you want until people start appearing. You gone? It's gone again. Speak. Speak, Patrick. Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Saying mute on.
That's better. That's on now. You're on. That's gone again. It's gone again. Hi, Eva. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Energy. Nice to be. How's that, Patrick? No, I still can't hear you. But hi, Eva. It's nice to see. I'll tell you what, Eva. No, it says here you're. Try now. No, still can't hear you. Hi, Eva. Oh, Eva. Can't hear you. I don't know what's happened. I'll be very truthful to you, Eva. I have a gentleman coming through to you from the world of spirit, very truthful with you, very loving energy. Keep trying to sort it out, Patrick. You still can't hear you at the moment. Yes, no, to take your time. I'll carry on. You get it sorted, yeah? He was a lovely gentleman with you from the world of spirit, and with him I got so much heartache. So I would say possibly a heart condition took him over to the world of spirit. He's just so happy. He's just so happy to be here with you. And I know you've been suffering. I know that your health has been very up and down. It's getting, it's really strong, and sometimes then it's good, then it's bad, and it's everything else. But then you're letting everything get you down. Hi, Absahith. Nice to see you as well. Nice to see your energy. Nice to see your love. Still can't hear you, Patrick. So I don't know what's happened, to be honest with you. It doesn't make sense for the moment, but you keep going. You keep trying it anyway. Hi, Nelia. Nice to see you as well. Yeah, I know she's there. But Eva, I want to go back to you with this gentleman from the world of spirit. It's giving you lots of healing, and I'm sure Patrick will send lots of healing to you as well. And we'll sell the same love and connection from him as well. He also brings a lady with him a lot smaller than him, to be honest with you. We'll see, Hafsa. We'll see. We should be okay for the moment, because we got a bit of technical problems with Patrick at the moment. But we'll get it sorted. Don't worry about it. I'll let you know if you keep talking to Patrick. I'll let you know if I can hear you. At the moment, I can't. Okay. But the love that's coming. Hello, Susie. Hello, Susie. How you doing from Australia? No, I shouldn't do that. I know I'm not very good. No, I don't like that. I'll be honest with you. Hi, December Hill. Lovely again. Lovely to see you. Your energy's come back. I'll tell you what, you're a lot better than you were Thursday. You've got a lot stronger energy with you and a lot of good vibration. Eva Incentia, I just want you to know that the love coming through to you is beautiful. from this gentleman in the world of spirit. And he's literally just holding you and giving you healing and giving you upliftment as well. Very much a father grandfather link. That's the vibration coming through from spirit. And he's bringing that love with you and that connection with you. It's so very, very strong. Very strong smell of tobacco with him as well, to be quite truthful with you, Eva. You received healing around your head as I'm talking. It's like you're wearing a veil of healing from the world of spirit. It's coming through with lots of strength, lots of flowers and lots of energy and lots of vibrations as well. Any joy, Patrick? You can hear me, can you? I thought you can. Yeah, it would be a grandfather. I know that, Eva. And this is why he comes through. He's such a beautiful man. He is such a he was a very hard worker. I know that for a fact, to be very truthful with you. And, you know, it's like being back to the old times, he says, that we can talk and we can laugh and we can pass the time away together. You understand this, don't you? I know you got a lot of grief, Susie, and I understand that. I have a lady coming through to you also, but I'll bring her through in a little while's time, Susie. I won't forget you. But Eva, I want to leave his love with you and the love with all of them through. You're getting lots of healing from them, from the world of spirit. And they're giving that love and upliftment. I know you do. He just says it's so beautiful just to sit there and watch you. Any joy, Patrick?
I don't know.
Yes, you're
Is
in.
it working?
You're in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
Great.
in.
Only took about 40 attempts.
But you're here.
Yeah.
Now, Eva came through. She's had a lot of health problems. She just wants a lot of healing.
Eva. I'm going to write that name down, Derek.
Well, you'll see it. Can you see the comments?
No. Hide chat and hide chat. There you go.
If you can join the chat, I go on to comments. I've got two things at the top, which is people.
Yeah,
I always go on to comments, then I can see them all as they come through.
Yeah, I can't see anything, to be honest.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yes, we can hear Patrick, she says.
Yeah.
That's Eva in Sentienta Matathane. Of course, a big old Matabane. That's a big old name, that is.
I'll look that up when we finish.
Yeah. But she needs lots of healing, lots of upliftment, but also she's on her pathway seems very zigzagged at the moment. So I find it very difficult for spirit trying to maintain a steady pathway, because she's doing this like a zigzag, like riding a bike but going zigzag on like the old times. Hi Deborah Priest, nice to see you as well. There's quite a few of them on at the moment, but Eva, I'm sure Patrick will send you lots of healing, lots of love and lots of upliftment at the end.
Absolutely.
But also I'm being told you need to get away to look within yourself, if that makes sense to you, from this gentleman, the world of spirit, because you're very much lost also, and you just want to find a place where you got to find your space. You got to find a space that you want, where you want to be in your own mind's eye. I'm not being necessarily on the earth, but in your own mind's eye, in your own dream, as you put it, where you can learn to be who you want to be and not have to present a certain person, but just live comfortably and understand what life and love is about. But you have such a fantastic energy coming through to you from this gentleman in the world of spirit. This gentleman would have passed very, very quickly to the world of spirit, and I've still got a bad cough with him. I know that I can feel it and I can sense it with him as well. So I'm going to leave Eva. I'm going to leave his love with you. Yeah, I know you understand. I know you understand it. I know, because he's standing beside me when he says it's understand. It's actually quite funny, because you're verifying what he's saying to me, and he just laughs when he says that. But he says that there were times when we used to get together as a family unit. It was very, very important, and this is the parts that he missed. These are the things that we wanted to keep together This is what we find most difficult when we separated due to passing to the world of spirit. I couldn't understand why I suddenly lost everything, and I find it. I was very confused. But please take his love, take their energy, continue to receive the healing from spirit, but find your space, find where you need to be inside. Build it however you want. My space, believe it or not, is a mountain cave on the top of a hill, on top of a mountain, and it's full of healing crystals. And when you walk in there, it's like it's humming, but it's humming in unconditional love and upliftment and healing. That's my space. You can be in your own space. You could be in your own little house with a garden, with the roses, whatever. You can put whatever you want in there. You can have your own, your animals, your friends, your dogs, whoever you want in your space, but it's your space. So, and spirit wants you to get in that space. In that space, you will then receive the healing you need to actually go further. There we are. Look, hi Maud. It's nice to see you as well. Where you come from, Maud? I got a couple from Australia. Now, where's the one I was looking for now? So I'll leave that love with you, Eva. And I want to go to, who is it? Oh yeah, that's it. Hafner Heath. I'll tell you what. That's quite an unusual name, but it's also a beautiful name. It's just like you're an area where you can go and be me, be myself, enjoy my life. December Hill, don't worry. If they come, they'll here. It's like, let me explain how I can see it at the moment. I can see like an airport lounge, to be honest with you. And the airport lounge has got hundreds and hundreds of people on it, but they're not flying anywhere. They're waiting their turn to come forward to link with their loved ones on this side of life. So whoever you are coming through, your loved ones are here with you, and your energy and vibrations being given so strong with you. But Hafner, I want to come back to you, to be honest with you. There's a lot of, you've been doing a lot of Arabic. I'll tell you, it's still a beautiful name, and you're from South Africa. Very beautiful. We've got South Africa, Australia. We're doing very well today. But Hafner, hi, yeah. Hello, Maud Wilkinson Reader said, hello, Derek and Patrick. It's nice of you to come through, Maud.
Hello.
Patrick is here as well. Nicola Beckett, nice to see you as well. But Hafsa, hi, Alison Roper. Good morning to you. We've got Patrick on here as well, so you can actually talk to him.
Hi, Alison.
He's just come through. Can you not see it? Can you stop seeing the comments yet, Patrick?
No, I can't see any comments at all, Derek.
We'll have to work that out, because
yeah,
what I do is I'm looking at a screen. I can see both of us.
Yes, same as that.
And if I look to my right, it's got a list of the comments.
Oh, I haven't got that, sadly.
That's what we'll have to see what we can do, because Alison said hi, Patrick. So that's
hi,
nice.
Alison.
And same with Maud. Hello, Patrick. We'll see how we get on, Maud. But Hafsa, I have two gentlemen coming very close, very much.
Maud Reed, I can see that.
Someone's highlighted that. No, it's
yes,
Hafsa.
I did see that. Hi, Alison.
You got that one that come through, did you?
Yeah, and Nicola. Hi.
I'm in with Hafsa Heath at the moment. That's it.
That's it.
One. Can you see it now? Yeah.
Hafsa Heath. Yes.
Yeah, she's from South Africa.
Wonderful.
Beautiful. A beautiful.
I can actually see that now. Arabic name, but from South Africa.
I know why. It's Veronica. She's putting this in. She's highlighting.
It's wonderful.
No, it's beautiful. It's a lovely energy. Hafner, can I say, you need to stop thinking you're alone. You need to stop thinking, why have I been left in a certain situation when I'm not quite sure how to actually get out of it? Because the answer you got is inside you. The two gentlemen that come through. Hello, Katie Newkirk. Nice to see you as well. Yeah, two gentlemen, Hafsa. Two coming through from the world of spirit. Definitely connect to family. Definite. I feel they're like brothers. That's how they sense That's how I feel to me, to be honest with you. But then I could be wrong. It's quite possible, but the way they come through with that love and that connection, they're definitely connected to you. I know that specifically. One is a younger one than the other one, and that's why I think they could well be brothers, or they're definitely related. I know that. Oh, yeah, that's true. I'm glad you can see that now. That's true, because that's the way they come through with you, and the love is tremendous with you. And if you notice, one of them is quite a gentle voice, because my voice has changed, become very gentle and very caring and very emotionally charged, to be quite truthful with you. They're sending you lots and lots of love and lots of healing. Can you see that comment? It's just come through.
True, yeah.
True, yeah. That proves that is them too. I thought it was, I could have said, maybe my dad and his brother. Yeah, yes, very, very true. Very, very true, to be honest with you, because that's how they come through. As one is definitely younger than the other one, but they're definitely similar looking, because I can see the connection. But with one of them, I've got quite a tragic passing. I feel as though, to be honest with you, I feel the younger one. The younger one was passed quite tragically, and I'm not sure what he means by that. But the fact is that he comes with so much love and concern with you. It's truly, truly beautiful, and it's truly uplifting from him when he comes through to you. He's got a little leather purse that for some reason he's holding on to, and I'm not sure why. But he's got this leather purse as if he wants to give it to you. He just wants to reassure you that everything's going to turn out fine, and also the planned trip you're talking about. They're aware of the planned trip. Hold on a second, I'm drinking it. Also with him, I've got a very dry throat with him as well, so I have to keep drinking. Otherwise, my throat will dry up and I won't be able to talk anyway, which would defeat the object of the whole thing, wouldn't it? But Hafner, I just want to. By the way, while we're talking on here, you can ask Patrick if you like, and I'm sure Patrick will answer anything to do with healing, or even me, whatever you want to talk about with spirit. I'm sure Patrick will be able to answer. Actually, I know he can answer, to be honest with you. Yeah, I know that. I do like that. Yeah. Yeah, that explains it, doesn't it? I said the younger one, especially, that comes through.
The tragic one, Derek.
Yeah, that explains the drowning. Yeah, that's fine. I knew it, but the fact is, it's running around. But they're running around. They're happy. They're at one again. They're together again. But there's also a lady with them. The lady's no more than 4'11". But I'll tell you what, even though they're bigger than her, they won't take advantage of her. She won't have that. She's definitely got them under control, to be quite truthful with you. And she says she's such great love from her to you as well. And it's like, if only we had more time, that we could remember the past memories that are keeping us going. The love is fantastic. The energy is absolutely beautiful. And I know, as you said, that it was partly to do with the ocean. Yeah, he passed when I was 7 years old. Yes, I know you need emotional healing. I can feel that, Absa. And I'm sure Patrick will put him on the list he's got with you as well.
I'm just doing that now, Derek.
Yeah, see, little lady sounds like your mum. I'll tell you what. I'm 5'10". She's a lot smaller than me, but I wouldn't argue with her. And I'm telling you, I wouldn't, because she's already rolling her sleeves up as if she wants to take part and going, yeah. She misses you as well. She misses you all the time, and that love and connection is absolutely, I'm buzzing. My whole body is shaking with emotion that she comes from the world of spirit with you. And what's this? She's also concerned with a young person on the earth as well. And she sends lots of love to this young person on the earthly side of life. And she is such a beautiful energy. She is, the tears of joy that are coming from her. But then she sent her uncle to do something, and she's had a go at him now. He went the other side of the picture, and he stopped. He said, because he was being silly, she says. And it's amazing. They're all there. They're all sitting on like this carpet's on the floor, and there's benches or whatever you want to sit on. Whatever you choose to sit on in this place where they're waiting. Whatever you want to sit on. There's one person there in a hammock going round backwards and forwards like this, because that's what he chooses to be at this time. Yeah, I know. That's how he comes through to you she comes through to you from the world of spirit. Remember, Hapsa. Remember the love and the energy you had on the earth. Remember the companionship of family. Remember the trust we had when we were young, one unit on the earth. And we're just simply one step away. Be good to yourself. Enjoy the lessons of life. And I know things can go up and down, and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. But it will get better if we start sending out healing thoughts and love to the world of spirit and the energy and vibration. You will always get that love from the world of spirit. They'll always be there for you. They'll always have that connection with you as well. And I'm going to leave their love with you. Hapsa, I have to leave you because your mum is very emotional. I know that. I can feel it as well. Yeah, I know you're there. But she knows that she's there for you at any time, she says. And she just wants to give you lots of love and lots of understanding. But never forget, at the end of the day, we do think of you all the time. You might think that because we passed to the world of spirit, that we no longer have the worry and the contact. And it's the complete opposite, to be truthful with you. Because they have no way of helping us in respect to human side of life, they still give us that. I know you are. I know you're trying to find yourself. I know that. But you're getting lots of love from your mum, from the world of spirit. Your uncles are here. There's a beautiful cat come through. I've no idea where the cat's come through, to be honest with you. But I've got a beautiful cat. Look, I actually picked this up. See this beautiful Egyptian cat?
Oh, yeah. Lovely.
Yeah. I picked that up from a charity shop. Do you know when you see something, you have to... Hi, Izzy. Nice to see you as well. Oh, Maud's from Bristol. That's good, that is. Isn't that Bristol, UK? Isn't that an airport? Bristol, UK. Anyway, Hapsa, I want to leave her love with you. I want to leave all the love with you. And just to let you know, the more positive you be, set a time for you to sit quietly. Close your eyes. Think about the connection. Think about the love. Think about the memories. Think about the younger years when we're feeling, yeah, I know, Alison, I know your mum's here, but I'll come to you in a little while, to be honest with you. She's at the moment, she's making me a cup of tea, so that's fine. Even though it's coffee, to be honest with you, but then how am I judged, to be honest with you? But I'll leave that love with you. What did I say, Hapsa? I've just spoke to my daughter's cat on video call. See? I just said to you I got a cat, and lo and behold, she spoke to her daughter's cat on a video call. That's brilliant. Anyway, I don't know how it works, to be honest with you. I'm totally amazed by the world of spirit. But I will leave that love with you. And believe it or not, Hapsa, even though I can't see you, you're smiling. I'm being told this. So be aware that they are watching you. They are trying to help you. And your mum's giving you a small bowl. I'd say about 2-inch wide. And it's like a wooden bowl, to be honest with you. She's given you that from the world of spirit. So please take their love, take their energy. And I'll leave their love with you. So God bless and thank you. Let's have a look. Let me go back to see who I've missed. I can actually scroll back, which is quite good.
That's
To be honest
good.
with you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the next one, let's have a look. The next one would have been Deborah Priest. Deborah Priest. Good morning to you. And I mean good morning to you as well. It's funny. I've got a gentleman coming through, to be honest with you. And he's got a bit of authority in the way he talks. He's just here. He's come through so haphazardly that, yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm all right. I want to talk. We put ourselves out, and he just walks along. He's right at the back of the room, and he's just come through. He's past all the other people, and by the way, there's a camel in there as well. By the way, I don't know where it's come from, but there's a camel in this room as well. To be quite truthful with you, but he's walked right past all these people. He's looked at one side, looked the other, and he's gone straight to the screen. He says, "Yep, I'm here. Where is she? Oh, yeah." And he's melted. Literally, he's seen the picture of you. He's seen the words of you coming through the screen, and he's just broken down. He's just lost it, to be quite truthful with you. And the energy. Yeah, you'll be next. Yeah, he is here, by the way, Susie. So I'll bring him through next, okay? Yeah, I'll bring him through. Yeah, I know that. But don't forget, Susie, the 6 months is not 6 months as far as spirit concerned. It's only, a camel, yeah. As I say, anything's possible in this room. I don't know how they've got so many people in this room. It's all squeezed in and all temmed in, but they're so at one with each other. It's so much love in this room. No one is arguing. There's no argument. There's smiles. There's laughter. There's people hugging each other, and there's kissing and everything else from the world of spirit, because that's how they're coming through. This gentleman coming through to you with a past very much with a heart condition, because I'm good, boom, 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 and I'm stopped. So I'd say he went to spirit very, very quickly. And the energy and the vibration coming through to him. Yeah. Now I see a wild camel, she says. Yeah, everything's possible in the world of spirit. And I'm hoping that Patrick is linking through to his spiritual guide. I can see someone standing beside him. I'm trying to look at 3 different screens here at the moment. It's very confused. And I'm not very good, so I can't multitask very much, to be honest with you. And it's very unusual. Yeah, I told you, see, Alison, trust Mum to making a brew. Yep, it's there. I knew she'd have it. I knew it'd be a cup of coffee. Well, I got a cup of coffee, and it's quite cold now. But I don't mind cold coffee, believe it or not. But your mum, no, she's a tea person. I know that. But Deborah, this gentleman with you, he is such a beautiful man, such a beautiful energy. And I would say, to be very truthful with you, he wasn't an old passing. It didn't feel old. It feels quite middle-aged, but quite energy, quite vibrant and everything else. Hi, Almy. Nice to see you as well. We'll see how we get on. But Deborah Pierce, this gentleman with you has given you so much love and so much understanding. Hello, you all. That sounds like American, doesn't it? Hello, you all. So where's that from, Almy? Yeah, hello, you all. See? But the connection with Deborah is so strong and so beautiful. And he just wants you to know he's here for you. He's just holding it. He's such a beautiful man. Oh, you're from Holland. Oh, Almy's from Holland. Oh, we got Holland joined us as well, Patrick.
Yeah. Y'all is an American term.
Yeah. Last time I went to Holland, it was, believe it or not, it was a sunny day like today, to be honest with you. And I went to a lot of them cheese factories in Holland. God, blimey. And that was beautiful. Lovely energy, lovely vibration. And there were so many cycle lanes, it was unbelievable in Holland. So many of them. But Deborah, this gentleman coming through to you is He's just literally holding. He's just holding you like this now. You should be feeling that energy through your arms as I do this. You should feel that strength and that love that's coming through to you, and that energy is from you. And he just wants you to know he's here at any time you want to talk. All you've got to do is sit quietly, close your eyes, and think about him. And he comes through with that. It's funny as he came through so forceful, and yet he's become so emotionally charged, as he says, that the energy is absolutely beautiful. It's so uplifting from them. And I'm going to leave him with you because he is so at one, to be honest with you, so at one with you at the moment. He just wants to hold you. He just wants you to be part. Yeah, I knew your arms would go warm because I can feel it. I can feel his strength coming through to you. And he's literally doing this as he's rubbing your arms like this to make you feel better and warmer and give you that reassurance to carry on going. But don't worry, Deborah, don't worry, because his love will be with you forever. And as long as you want today, he'll hold you. And just to reassure you, the next person I need to go is to, I lost the link. Typical, isn't it? Yeah, I know you're there. I know you're there, but I don't mean the spirit link. I'm talking about the, oh, that's it. That was very good. That was Susie K. Shayla. Cool, that's a nice name as well, to be honest. Yeah. I like who's K named after Susie? Is that an auntie? Feels like an auntie, to be honest with you.
I was going to say an auntie.
Yeah, it feels like that sort of yeah, but the gentleman's coming through to you from the world that he's showing me, believe it or not, Susie, he's showing me a picture as he was maybe many, many years ago, to be honest with you. And the energy and the vibration coming through to you from him, it's actually beautiful. Hi, Jenny Hinchcliffe, nice to see you as well. But Susie, this gentleman, he's left such a void in my heart, to be honest with you, is how he comes through from the world of spirit. It was as if he was depending on you for lots of things before he passed to the world of spirit. So it's been going on. The actual thing has been going on for a while. And he just wants you to know that he's here for you and he's bringing that love and upliftment. And it's just, again, it's a very much a huggy day today, because he wants to he's now standing behind you and he's put his arms across your chest like this. He's crossed his hands like this. And you should feel that coming through. You should feel his love coming through to you from the world of spirit. Even though it's 6 months, as far as you're concerned, to him it feels like last week. There's no time in spirit. There's no time wasted in spirit. Yeah, I understand that. You were caring for him for 7 months. That explains how much you've done for him before he passed. I don't know where it comes from. They must be so close that I can hear every word they're saying, and you're repeating it straight away afterwards. But I'll tell you what, he's now standing behind you with his arms across you. And he couldn't have done that before he passed to the world of spirit, I'll tell you. And his mind is there. His love is there. His compassion is there. He's got a lovely single red rose being given to you. Oh, Christine Moraes has come through. Christine Moraes has come through to you. Hi, Derek and Patrick. Lovely surprise to see you both together here today. That's from Christine Moraes.
Hi, Christine.
But Susie, he loves you so very much. I know it's hard. I can feel you. I can sense you. I know that. The last 7 months were disastrous in some respects, he says. But what kept him going for that 7 months was you. And the threat of leaving you and going to the other side of life that made it so hard to finally disconnect. I know that he knows that hugs from behind are my favorite. Again, see, how does that work out? I didn't know that. He just stand behind you now, and he's literally holding you like this. And he's holding you as though he doesn't want to let go of you. He just wants you to be that connection, that love that's very strong. And I'll get Patrick to do some healing for you later, if he doesn't mind.
No.
Because you need that. I know your heart is racing, my throat is I know, but think about the positive behind. Your heart is racing, your throat is burning, and that's the way it makes you. It makes you so at one, so connected, and he just wants you to. You're traveling. You've got to travel somewhere. Okay, you're going somewhere. You've got to see someone. You're meeting someone. He says, "Yeah, yeah, I know that. I know you can feel it, and I can sense it as well." The connection is truly, truly beautiful from him. And he's shown me photographs of at least 3 people in a photograph. There's 2 of you and 1 other in a photograph that he's holding close to his heart. And that's the connection and love that's being given to you from him, from the world of spirit. Hi, Jen. Is that Jen, the Jen? It could well be, because I feel the energy. Yes, I thought it was. I can feel your energy coming from the world of spirit. Susie, remember that the world of spirit is simply 1 step away. That when we sleep, we travel to them in our dreams and they come through to us. And that is why we often wake up with a tear. But at least we can wake up and we can continue our lesson. And we're here to look after the people that we hold dear to us so much at this time. We bought a motorhome and he passed 2 weeks later. They are. See, travel again. Again, they're connecting with you. And I said to you, you've got to do traveling. See? Now you've got the reason. You bought a motorhome and he passed 2 weeks later. So now is it. Now is your time to do the traveling. Now is the time to really feel that love that's coming through to him, from him. And when you travel with him, and I emphasize with him, because he'll be traveling with you. He wouldn't miss out on that. No way indeed. So I'm going to leave his love with you. I'm going to leave you riding the open roads with the motorhome. And just visit. It's like he wants you to visit places where you'd planned to go, when you wanted to go, when you wanted to get upliftment, and also when you want to be close to you. And I'm going to leave that love and that energy for you. I can see that. I can feel the love and energy. I know it's been a hard 2024, Christine Moraes. I know that. But we also have to learn that we have to understand that each time we had a lesson that's come through very, very. I'm going backwards again to find out who came through. We'll go back about 50 or 60 people, to be honest with you, to find out. Oh, December Hill. Yeah, to see that, Patrick. She's going to strap his ashes in the passenger seat.
Perfect.
I'll tell you what, he wouldn't mind that at all, to be honest with you, because he's well happy that you're still considering traveling. And the past tense is not, because he's here for you, and he'll be there for you, and the angel will be there for you. December. I can see a lady coming through to you from the world of spirit. She's such a beautiful energy, such a beautiful vibration. Just what a connection is actually beautiful. Jen Heathcliff, Switzerland, I've heard it's just about amazing. Enjoy the fun times ahead. Switzerland. Cool, that'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? To be honest with you.
Switzerland is lovely. You'll enjoy that.
Especially the, I always think of the hills, but I also think of the mountains and the vibrations as well, and the energies, and it's all very crisp and very new. You'd understand that, December, as I'm talking to you, this lady coming through to you from the world of spirit. Yeah, I know you can hear her. I can see it. I can sense it. She comes through with you again. Travel is very much also highlighted with you as well, and it's as if you're planning ideas and wants and needs and thoughts for you to do the things you want for you, but also do things for family as well. And you're using your past memories and connections to actually do this and to be part of that. I was told I mustn't forget you by this lady in the world of spirit. She's got two gentlemen coming through with her also. One with a past with a heart condition. One was involved in some sort of accident, and I'm not sure what type, to be honest with you. But I know it was before his time. She put in so many words that it came through to him, and the energy and that vibration. I am a Heppels. Nice to see you again on the weekend. Yeah. Hi, Caleb. Nice to see you as well. But December, the love that's coming through to you from him, for her, sorry, and the two gentlemen are quite overpowering, to be quite truthful with you. It's someone that we could actually talk to and tell us all her problems, our problems, and they wouldn't judge us for who we are. And that's the one bonus about this lady. She never judged people, and the energy and the vibration. What's that, Christina? Saw Ethel. Saw an elephant mountain, a manhole in Switzerland. They are. See, you want to go. You want to go. You get in your mobile home and travel. Why not, indeed? Because there come a times when we have to start doing things for ourselves, things for our close family. Visit people, visit friends, visit companions, visit loved ones. It's such a lovely way of traveling. This will also be given to you, December. I know the love for you is so very. Oh, Karen Berry, Patrick. Karen Berry, good evening.
Good morning, Karen.
Lovely surprise to see you as well, as I know, as per normal. She's doing very well, you know, Karen, on trance. You know that.
She's doing very well, yes.
Yeah, and she's getting very confident as well, which we hope to see very soon. Isn't that right, Karen?
She'll be doing her show soon.
That's it. You'll soon be there. You'll be the connecting as well, and with that love, and it's lovely to see the energy. December, I'm hoping you're still there, because this lady has come all this way from the other side of the hall. She's right at the very far end, and she's waddled all the way over to where you are. Yeah, I thought so. Your mother, everyone loved it. I know that, because everyone's clapping her and patting her on the back, and she's smiling. It's like the Queen walking in front, to be honest with you. Everyone seems to know everyone, but everything's given in so much intense love and energy. And the vibration, I'll tell you what, the whole energy is changed. It's getting lovely and light and vibrant. And I'll tell you what, it's a beautiful fairy coming through as well, and that's very unusual.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, she's coming through. She's in turquoise.
Wow.
Mob boss, yeah, December, like a mob boss. Yeah, precisely. She's walking through there and all patting her and all waving to her, and I think, yeah, I wonder who's after the bonus. Yeah. She thought it was funny as well, to be honest with you, December. But she was a very strong-willed lady, a very strong one. We'll see, Alison. We'll try and get you in a minute. I'm falling behind in messages, and I'm getting told stop yakking and pass on to the next one. This man is getting very impatient, to be honest with you.
Ooh.
I'll talk to him in a minute. I'll get Charlie to go and play with him somewhere at the way. So he'll be quite happy for a little while. He'll pass the time anyway. So December, I'm going to leave her love with you. I'm going to leave a love of spirit with you. And I'm going to give you lots and lots of love and lots of healing from the spirit world, the spirit being given to you as well. You and Alison, you know your mum is here. You don't need me to tell you. You speak to her all the time. You don't need me to tell you she's here. And she just wants you to know why. Why do you have to come through someone else? She said, you know, you can sit there quietly. I mean, you can talk and talk as long as you want. And it's not the proof. Don't come back with it. It's the proof. No, that's not the way. The proof is when you sit there quietly and I come through to you, even when you're talking, you're making the dinner and you spill something. Don't blame that on me. It wasn't my fault, she says. Concentrate on the love. I know. See, I know. It's all there, you know. She's all there with you. You know, she's not putting it off, she says, because we talk to each other so many times a day. It's unbelievable. From when I get up to when you go back to bed. And I can't help you find the shirt or the sock. I can't hear you, Derek. Oh, no, don't come back. You can't hear me. That's a poor excuse, that is, she says. I can't hear you, but Derek can. Oh, yeah, I know that. She's wearing a pink dress, Alison. And the pink dress has got little blue flowers on it. And she looks really beautiful. I'll tell you what, the energy is changing as she's dressed. Is the color she comes in. It's really her color. It's her vibration. And it's her energy. And she just wants you to sit quietly, and I'll always come through to you. I'll always be there for you. But you don't necessarily have to hear my voice. You can hear a song that connects us together. You can be watching a TV program and the memories come back. But the music is normally the part where we get through closer. So when you start playing the music, that you start to hum to yourself. I know you miss her so much because she misses you more than you realize. And this is why she says she wants you to play her music. And then believe it, I'll tell you a great idea. Yeah, December, yeah. Mention the fairy coming in. Yeah, turquoise, by the way. I'll tell you, I'm trying to think. I'm doing quite well for multitasking, to be honest with you. Yeah. Elvis, yeah, Alison, yeah, she was an Elvis fan. Yeah. I know you listen to him. But she says she just wants you to. It's like, do you remember those in the 50s when they used to put their arms around as if they were dancing with someone? This is what she wants to do to you. This is your time to be in your space with her. Because you're the one that lets them into your close area. You're the one that let them be cuddled with you and held with you and be a part of you. Remember, Alison, that she can be with you whenever you want. And if you do concentrate and you start linking to spirit strongly, she might actually use your hand to write words. That could be very interesting. Yeah, I know you do. But when you start to write, you might feel as if she's helping you to write things down so that you can read them. And this way she can be closer to you even still. She brings a little dog with her as well, by the way. I've been told I've got to mention the dog. Don't ask me why, but I have to mention the dog, so that's fine. You got the dog here as well, okay? But the love that's coming in is very, very beautiful. What's that? With being told that she'd turn me away when I get. Don't be silly. No. With being told, that's it. We're being told that she'd turn me away when I go. No. Spirit, she will not.
That's when they come in stronger.
Yeah, she wouldn't do that. See, Patrick just said the same thing. the point is, once they go to spirit and they come through with that love and connection, remember that the love is always there. It's even stronger because we don't carry those negative energies when we go to spirit. It becomes positive because we all link with the love and the connection. So they all come through to us. And this is why she said you start paying the Elvis.
Listen to the words.
Yeah, listen to the actual words.
Focus on those words.
Yeah, look on the titles of the songs and pick one that you feel would just be right at this time. And as Patrick said, listen to the way they're coming over to you from the world of spirit. Don't think about the music, just think about the words. And you wouldn't be all shook up then, would you? That was good, wasn't it? That was very good.
Good for you, Derek. That was a good one.
That was very good on the spot, all shook up. But I'll leave her love with you, Alison. And by the way, the cup of coffee was very nice, but it was cold. But it did travel quite a distance, so I'll let her off this time, to be quite truthful. Terry Banacasio. Oh, that's a good word.
That sounds Italian.
Yeah. Terry Bonacasio. Not sure. Any time left for me. Well, there's no time. There's no time, Terry. We've got no restriction on time. That's just man-made and controlled by Veronica, not controlled by me. So that's fine. And when we keep going while Veronica's being happy the way she is at the moment.
Veronica said she doesn't go to bed till 10 anyway, so that's fine.
That wouldn't surprise me, to be honest with you. Also, she needs you to send healing out to her little dog. Her little dog's not well. Veronica's dog's not well.
Oh.
So she needs lots of healing go out to your dog. I don't know your dog's name, Veronica. You'll have to let us know that. Then Patrick will send hi, Terry. Yeah, I know. I have a young lady coming through to you from the world of spirit. I'm not sure who she is at the moment, to be very truthful with you. It's funny is that when I'm looking at all these people going round and round and 10 a.m. bedtime, yeah. Buzz is a little dog, 10 a.m. bedtime.
Yep.
A little dog's called Buzz.
Yes, I'm just writing that down.
Is it after Buzz Lightyear? That'd be good, wouldn't it? Buzz Lightyear. I bet it's from Buzz Lightyear, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll have a lovely weekend. Thank you, Christine Morris, for saying have a lovely weekend, everyone. Terry. I don't know where to start, to be very truthful with you. Healing power for Buzz. There we are, from Christine Morris. Lovely energy, lovely vibration. Oh, fantastic. Yep, big dog name is Woody. Oh, the big dog's name is Woody. So, they have to give healing to Woody as well. Yeah, see? Buzz Lightyear, Woody, see? Toy Story.
Yep.
See? My guide is being silly as per normal. Now he wants to start shooting people. But then that's him, so that's fine. My son's girlfriend at 20. Yeah, I thought so. I did see that, to be honest with you. I know she's a young lady because I sense that. You understand that, Patrick? She came through such a beautiful energy, such a loving energy, such a vibratory energy. But they're together. They're together, Terry. It's that simple. And they're showing a photograph when they were first together. The energy and love coming through with that photograph is carrying so much energy. And you often look at this photograph as well. Yeah, they're all there. They're all there, to be honest with you, Terry. Your son, his girlfriend, your mum, and your brother. It's like a family connection, all coming through with that love, concern, and that love for you, and that uplifting for you. Such a beautiful contact, such as a positive energy, and it's. But I've got to tell you, when they first met, what's that? My little doggy is asking me to go for a walk. So that's fair enough, Alison. Yeah, we have to let them go. We can't argue with that. When the dog wants to go out, they want to go out. Otherwise, you'll get a nice present on the floor, and that's not required. To be honest with you, yeah, that's the best way to do that. Get that sorted. But Terry, tell. I know you lost your mum and brother too. I know that. That's why I said it's like a family gathering, to be honest with you. On my phone, I used to have their picture. So have you lost it then, Terry? Have you changed it? But the fact is, it doesn't matter, because they've got the picture. And that's what they're talking about. That's a connection, see? When I said to you, they're looking at a picture. On your phone, you used to have their picture. That confirms that connection then, doesn't it? That confirms their love. And when they first met, after he'd passed and then she passed, it was a tearjerker. If you'd have seen it on the earthly side of life, it'd been like a long lost lover had returned, but they were as they were when they first met. That's how they showed me. Not as they were when they passed, but as they were when they first met. That was the time they felt more comfortable. You changed it to your son's picture. That's fine, Terry. That's totally acceptable. It's like everything else. The connection, the picture was just their way of confirming that they're with us. They didn't need to contact you and you change your picture. They're not worried about that, because their love and the strength they come through. I've got a gentleman coming through. Oh, blimey. I've got strong indigestion with this gentleman from the world of spirit. Can you mind you take it away? Because it's very uncomfortable. It gives me a bubble in my tummy. I don't like that. Yeah, I know. You've been humming a song today, Terry, that remembers you of the loved ones coming through from spirit. You've been humming a song that's very special, because they've come through. They're all standing in like a big circle, and they're smiling and they're laughing. And I've got maybe 7 or 8 people in this picture. So there's a lot of people in spirit coming through to you, and to give you that upliftment and that love as well. And the connection to us and the vibrations with us. That's the hardest part about bringing life together, isn't it? It's just, we don't realize on how many people we've met throughout our life, and how many people have connected with our life. Sons, dads passed too. Yeah, as I said to you, 7 or 8. That would put it down about 6 as it is. And that's not including the 2 ladies that come through as well. And one's carrying a basket. Don't ask me why she's carrying a basket. I get confused when I see spirit carrying things up. All right, on the earth I can understand that, but not in spirit. You don't need to carry that. It's like a man I know used to work on cars, and he'd always turn up in spirit in his dirty old overalls with all black oil marks on his face and his hands. And then as soon as he got recognised, he suddenly appeared in a casual dress. But he loved his cars. He loved delving into the engines. You didn't have a clue what he was doing, mind you. It's one of them things where you put a bit of flatbed furniture together and find you got 3 extra screws and you can't work out where they go. This was him. This is how he used to come through. This was my ex-father-in-law. He used to do that as well, to be honest with you. But the love bringing through to you, Terry, is remember who you are. Remember the past, but enjoy the memories of the past, the laughter, the parties, the picnics. So why I say picnics, but then I'll give you picnics as well from them being given to you from the world of spirit. And I'm hoping that people who are on today want to ask Patrick a question. Let's see if we can find one that Patrick can answer, shall we? Let's have a biz with the system. Somebody wants to know about healing. Had a dream my mum, but she was afraid of me. Why? Maybe subconsciously that's how you felt at that time. But the fact is, it's not. Tommy French Gold Gayard. I know you're from America. I remember your name. I remember your vibration. And I can see the energy. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's California, isn't it? Quite
Yeah,
possibly.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. You would know that, Patrick. I've
Yes.
never been. I've been to the States in my dreams, but never been in real life, to be honest with
Oh
you.
gosh, you should go, Derek.
It's like everything else. I'm going to say I'm going to blame it on time, because I don't really have many. Even the holidays, I have the holidays when the children are on holiday, but then they whack the prices up when they're on holiday.
They do. Yes.
I know, which makes it even harder to travel any distance. Even though I could go, my brother-in-law lives in California, Florida. Lives in. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's all right. My mother-in-law just told me she's over there. She's on that side of life. When I said he's in California, she said no, he's not. He's in Florida. So that's as I say, that doesn't mean nothing.
That doesn't mean anything. No, that all melts away. That's forgotten.
I'll tell you a true story. My sister, husband, he was in a lot of pain before he passed, and he said things that he never really meant, because not long after that he came to me in a dream, and the funniest part was the day after my sister gave me a ring. Can you come? I need to talk to you. Now my sister doesn't believe in any of this, not at all. Okay, a total virgin when it comes to spiritualism and belief, and yet I spent 2 hours talking to her, explaining him and how he went throughout his life and how the last 3 weeks of his life was, and she sat there aghast. And I said, I'm telling you what. She said, what? He didn't mean half the words he said to you. You know. I said, he loved you so very much. She said, I know that, but I've not been able to sleep because of the words he said before he passed. So I then spent a further half an hour talking to her, what he was saying to her, and she accepted. And there was tears. There was tears of joy to know the connection was still there and the vibration was there. Ooh. Patrick, Kelly Smith says, hi, Patrick, may I receive a message? They are, Patrick. Someone wants to give you a message. Why don't you give them a message?
Oh. Well, I don't really do messages. I do the healing, and I tend to stick to that. You disappeared for a second, Derek.
Hey?
Your page disappeared.
Oh. Kelly Smith, it should be on now. Can you still see it?
Yeah, I got it now. It's back again, but it's really
message. Thank you. See? Just explain about the way healing works.
Well, if she wants to know about healing, she can ask me what she wants to know, and I'll answer that. No problem.
Here, she can hear you. She said that she can hear you.
Can she hear me? Oh, that's good.
It's the bottom of the picture. Oh, you ain't got it yet, but it's there. There it is.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I can see that now. It's gone very small for me for some reason, Derek.
No, that's your eyes, mate. That's your eyes.
Oh, let me expand it. There you go. Yeah, that's my eyes is right. You get to an age where you need glasses, and I've got them, but they're in a case.
I told you about my ones, Jesty. I put my glasses on. I thought I'd gone blind in one eye, but I realised the lenses fell out.
I had that before. Yeah, I said to Lorraine, "Do you know my right eye's got really bad?" She said, "You got no lens in it, you silly man." That actually happened to me. Yeah, it was in the case. It was in the case.
I've still got the lens on its own with no glasses, just the lens there. Now I've got to point out and put the glass back in again. But anyway, I'm diversing from Kelly Smith. There's a way of healing. I would say the spirit energy on the healing is based on unconditional love. It's connected through our love of life, but also the love of our wanting to be in contact with our loved ones to us. Oh, hello, Violet. You came the other night. We had a good talk, didn't we, the other night? Yeah. Hey, what space do you go into? There's one for you, Patrick. Can you read it?
I just go down in myself, control my breathing, bring my energy down, and then I go into a semi-trance, and the spirit come through. And as Derek has seen, not doctor, because he'll tell you off. His name is Mr. John Anderson. He's not a doctor. He's higher than that. He comes in and he does. It's the spirit that do the work. We don't literally do anything as such, only link down and bring them in. That's our job. We don't heal them really as such. It's the spirit that do it all.
You can say that in respect to the mediumship as well. We're not the actual, we're just the connection.
Yeah, you're like a receptionist, aren't you, Derek?
We're the receptionist of the doctor or the healer or the surgeon or whoever it is that's coming through. We're just the connection. We're just the telephone exchange that many people used to say to me. And it was great. You've been talking about, Bart, you've been talking about the message you got the other night. Yeah, you know that they're always here, you know that as well. But you received a lot of healing the other night, Violet, and you should be feeling a lot better within your own self and your own energy as well.
There's a question I never answered at the back end of that question, Derek, is how long does it take? Only about 15 minutes. You know, unless they're doing the surgery on you, and they can take 2 hours.
I can tell you, but while you're talking about healing, sorry, Patrick, a friend of mine, and I said to you he was a very good healer.
Yes.
George Henry, his name was. Yes. And he lived in London in the 60s, 70s, that sort of era. And Holloway Road is like the A1. It is the A1. It's the main road.
I know that. Yeah.
And it's dangerous. And he was happy one night to be getting home is that he ran across the road and got hit by a car. Boom. And he was taken to the hospital. And during the night, he was diagnosed as he died. They just couldn't find no pulse or anything.
Yes.
And they called the family and said, blah, blah, blah. We can't do anything. It's you know, he's dead. And he was dead for about 4 hours. And then so they wheeled him out and they took him down to the morgue. Then as he was being taken down to the morgue, his hand moved or his fingers moved. Yeah. And the nurse saw that and, doctor, blah, 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 blah. They then rushed him back to the ward. And he recovered fully.
Wow.
The family was still unaware. This family still thought that he was dead. His family still thought that was it. We won't see George Henry again. And when I was able to talk to him, which was several years after that, he says to me that during that night time, the spirit doctors worked on him.
Yes.
The doctors, the nurses looked after him all through the night. And they hadn't finished when they was checked by the nurse on the ward. So as far as she was concerned, he had died. He had no pulse, no nothing. And yet he was brought back. He was brought back from the morgue and he fully recovered. Even though I know George Henry's in spirit. I know I can hear you. God, you're enough noisy. You're still noisy on the spirit. He was very noisy on the earth. He was one of these people that would talk. It would make you stop and listen. but he had that. He appeared in Only Fools and Horses. You know, he was an extra. If you ever see the one where he's down the market, is the Jack Lad man with the heavy coat on and sunglasses? That's him.
I'll have a look at that.
George Henry.
But see, the thing is, sometimes though, Derek, when you go, it's not your time, and they do tell you to go back. They told me to go back.
Yeah,
it's not your time. You have to go back.
Yeah, the fact is, you enjoy it so much, you don't want to come back. You don't want to leave them, because you'll feel so at one, and there's no aches, there's no pains anymore.
Nothing.
It's like the love that's coming through. That's all right, Kelly Smith. I'm still watching. I will come to you in a minute, so don't you worry. They're just swapping around. It's like the removals firm in a firm at the moment, going through this, changing people around. Some are coming, some are going, and the more are coming, there is going. Oh, blimey! There's a wigwam in the middle of the room now. I'll use that one. No, do that one. There's a wigwam there, by the way.
Indian guide there, is there?
But quite possibly. No. It was someone that I wanted to speak to, but he hasn't come on, so that was fine. That was his guide. You'd understand if he come on, you'd feel his energy, but he's not been on today, to be honest with you. Yeah, very, very. What's that, Violet? Oh, you had a near-death experience. Yeah. I'll tell you what. You say to me, mention what did it feel like? Imagine being in a place where you have no aggravation, no aches, no pain, just perfect love. You know, when you're sitting in that perfect area where everything makes sense, everything makes you want to be there and to hold on to life for a certain amount of time. That is what it felt like. This is why I said it was very, very difficult to actually. Who's that, Lorraine?
Yeah, she asked me, did I want a cup of tea? So I went like that, off camera.
Please, I'll have a cup.
Two, please, Lorraine.
Yeah, 2 teas, yeah. Patrick can drink mine as well, to be honest with you. Also, they showed me a part, Violet, where, you know what they say, where the angel is looking down at a village. It's like you get a crystal ball, and if you concentrate so hard on it, after a while, you see clouds in the crystal ball dissipate. And I saw little villages and little houses in this when I was looking down on them, and I've seen places I want to go. I felt I needed to go, and the energy felt like I was there for, and the energy, that's what it felt like. It felt so perfect. There's no one charging around like a lunatic. Oh, there's someone, Tony Coppings from New Zealand. Very nice to see. Very nice. But yeah, Violet, I can only say it's the perfect place. But then you can only go there when it's your time.
Yeah, because if it's not, they'll send you back, as I said
That's
earlier.
right. And that's what happened. I had to come back.
Yep, same.
Biggest shock in my life when I woke up and I was still in the same bed thinking, oh my God, I got to go to work today. But then that's what I thought of them. That's my experience anyway. Many people have different experiences. It's like what's that? Billy Fingers. Do you ever read the book on Billy Fingers when he says that he went to the world of spirit, he felt himself going upwards, and he saw different colors and different vibrations and everything else. Anyway, I'm diversing. I need to be put back onto reading. Yeah, I know, Charlie. Thank you very much. Yeah, you had nothing, though, have you? Okay. Yeah. Well, that's okay. I'll start to connect with them again. Is that all right? Yeah. Right. I wouldn't mind, but he's only 12 years old. He is. He's only a little short house.
He's 12 years old, but probably 1,012 in real.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's over 900 years old, but
is he?
It's 900 and something, whatever it is. But it's a little short house. Yeah, I don't call you short house. He has a great. Let's have a look. Come on, let's get back to reality.
That was very polite saying a short house, Derek.
Oh dear. Our Violet said something else. I'm saying to you. Oh, you're staying till the. Is that you're saying till the end? I'm going back to listen to what I've missed. Nice to receive messages. Yeah, that's what we're here for. We're here to connect that message from spirit to you. I got two boys playing conkers, Violet. I've no idea why, but I can see two boys playing conkers. It's nights of memory, and I can see them with that connection as well. But Tony Coppins, you're not late. You're not late. It's just that I'm late, but I'm always late, so it makes no difference. To be honest with you, life is too much to just try and get it back to the time. Hi, Tony. That's the first time I can actually see you properly. I must have proper eyes on today. You have a beautiful energy around you. This lady is with you. She's so close to you. It's actually beautiful. It really, really is. Because I felt the whole vibration lift, and the energy is really, really. I've got to say, and I'll be very truthful with you. This lady I wouldn't think she'd gone much past maybe 40, 45. Not much any bigger than that, to be honest with you. That's how she comes through with that from the world of spirit. She's got a beautiful all-in-one. She's very well presented. I'll tell you what. She said that when she went out, she would be like that. She wouldn't be. She wouldn't be. She said she wouldn't be like the normal people. Normal people, anyway. But she would be rather. She'd do herself up just to make herself look good and to be appreciated. And as she said appreciated, she looked at you and she's smiling. She has that beautiful love and that beautiful connection. Yeah, I know she was like that. I can see it. You're just confirming again what she's saying, because that's how she was. She was very particular how she dressed. I'll tell you what, she'd never go out with an apron on. No, that wouldn't happen. That would never happen, to be quite truthful with you. I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I thought you would do, because the way she's coming through to you, she has such a connection with you. All I can smell is, actually, to be honest with you, Tony, all I can smell is vegetables cooking in a pan. I don't know what she's doing, but she's
I
cooking.
had that the other day, non-stop vegetables, like a stew being cooked.
I got cabbage.
Oh, that's strong when that comes.
That is. It's really. Oh dear. Hey, Violet, I did play conkers with the boys. See, I told you. See, conkers came in again. Spirit are with us all today. That the energy is fantastic. But Tony, this lady, I'm sure she's making her own concoction here in this pan, because she's putting everything into it. It's God knows what it is, but she loves it. She loves that energy. She loves that. I would love to hear from that special lady who was. I know that, Tracy. I know. It's that there's quite a few ladies on their own, believe it or not, coming through from this world of spirit, and the energy and love coming. Tony Coppins says, "I love cabbage and veggies." That explains it all, doesn't it? She's cooking it all. Well, God knows what she's putting in there. She's putting everything from cabbage to carrots to onions to what you got there now? Broccoli well, fair enough. I don't mind. You can put whatever you want, to be honest with you. She loved doing a one-pot cooking. Yeah, that explains all that, doesn't it? Everything's gone in there. Everything's gone in there together to be connection. Tracy, I know this lady was your rock, and she still is your rock. She's still with you. You may not see her, but you feel her. You sense her, because she's moving in so very, very quickly. And the love is actually broccoli and all, yeah. See, broccoli and all. But Tony, the love is really, really lovely. It's fantastic. It's really beautiful. Tracy, this lady just wants to hold you. She just wants you to be with her. She wants that connection you had. I know. You just call your mate. Yeah. That's how she was. She was everyone's mate in some respects, to be honest with you. But it was her fallback word. If she knew people, she'd have soon call them mate. But it was done in love and energy and connection. And it was really, really beautiful and uplifting. I'm not sure what Kayla's put on there in something, but whatever it is. But I'm not sure what the picture is, to be honest with you. But she's always had that same connection, Tracy. And the same with you, Tony. It's amazing. They're all coming through at the same time. It's very confusing. Yeah. Tracy said 100%. You're right. And she's still with you. She still calls you her mate. She's still part of you. And that's in your heart. You know that.
Yes.
She'll always be with you. She'll always be that understanding. Oh, you got your cup of tea then, I see.
Yeah, she only brought one though, Derek.
Yeah. Well, never mind. I've got an empty cup now. See, look, and it's cold. It doesn't help. But Tracy, bit weird. She loved frogs. Yeah, well, she loved silly things. To be honest with you, she had laughter and joke with the way life is, and it's so beautiful, and the energy and everything. Tony says I was the only one she called could really trust. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, Tony, to be honest with you, because she has such a loving energy with her. So you couldn't argue with her. You couldn't dismiss her, because the love that came through was beautiful. Yeah, I know she's a very strong lady, Tracy. And also, I'll tell you what, it's true we come through together. Will you please decide who's going to come first? It's very. I'm talking about one, then one comes in, then one goes out, and one comes in. It's like on a revolving system here. I've got two ladies, one connected to Tony, one connected to Tracy, one coming in, one going out, and the one coming in again. I'd put no more than 5'2". No, you're not 5'3". You're 5'2". You can't be any bigger than that, because you're not bigger than that. No, couldn't argue. That's right, Tony. Couldn't argue whatsoever. Yeah. She called a doctor a duck, a quack. Yeah, I know you mean. Yeah. She called a doctor a doctor. That means a duck or a quack. Yeah, I thought so. But I'll tell you what I haven't seen today, which is unusual. Not seen Alison Plumley.
Do you know what? I was thinking that earlier when I saw Alison Roper, because I get the two confused, actually.
Yeah,
both lovely people.
Strange. Yeah. I know she was short, Tony, because the way she comes in, she's. You used to say she'd like to have been taller. You know, she liked that bit more height. When she was young, she did. She had them silly things, them high heel things, about 3 inches on top to make her look
platform shoes.
Yeah, until you nearly done her ankles one day, and she gave that up as a bad idea, to be honest with you. But that's how she was. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, Alison Plumley. Yeah. I don't know where I haven't seen her today, to be honest with you. But then Stephen's not here, so they could be anywhere together at the moment.
Yeah. And
that's the way she did. Yeah, I know. She used to be one taller, Tony, because she showed me them big heels. God, talk about platforms on. It was unbelievable, the platforms. Really, really sort of strong. Yeah. I know she thought it was worth it. But the love that's coming through from her. They are. Even Tracy's come back now. My name wore heels as well. See? They're all at it. There's two of them coming in again, still wearing high heels now. There's no combination.
The other ones, when you were talking about the platform, so I was getting the Bay City Rollers. Do you remember those platform shoes they used to wear? And they were like duck fronts at them.
It reminds me of the last summer wine when that little Howard wore them big stilts like this. He fell through the doorway. Actually, that's what they wore then. They for some reason they had to be taller, and I could never work out that, to be honest with you, because the love that's coming through now, and they're on flats. They're not on high heels. They don't have to be taller. But even though the lady coming through to you, Tony, she's so particular dressed. she's dressed very, very smart, very well. That's how she would have been. She got a pleated skirt, and I ain't seen one of them for a long, long time.
Well,
A pleated skirt. Yeah, I know she had more. She had more of the platforms. Yeah, I know that because she tells me that. But I want to bring a gentleman with her, also coming through to the world of spirit. Yeah, very. Yeah, I know. Very. Yeah, what's that? Someone's left you a message, Patrick.
I can't see it.
It will be in a minute. There it is.
Oh yeah, Patrick, my father crossed.
What I would do,
You
I
go,
would just dig out lots of healing to him.
absolutely. And do you know what? They're not always going to come through straight away. You might have to wait. My son took about 30 years to come through. So, you know,
My mother, nearly 50 years.
Wow.
So, you know, there's no time when it comes to spirit. And the fact is that, Tammy, he's learned his lesson. And this is
absolutely. He's had to relive that, Derek.
Yeah, he's had to pay his penance, as they put it.
Yes.
Because I bought a lady's grandfather through a couple of weeks ago, and she didn't want to speak to him. And I had to, literally had to get my guys to send him back because he'd been really nasty with her, really horrible with her, and she still hadn't forgiven him, which is fair enough.
Yes.
And the funny part about it is that when they do come through, they talk to me before they talk to you. And it's amazing how humble they come through, how regretful they come through. Same with you, Tammy. They come through with so much apologies, so much regrets. It's like when they sort of this ignored you, as though you didn't really mean much to them. But then when they pass to the other side of life, they're brought to task by spirit. Because that's how they were, and that's how they be. But the fact is they'd have to learn to pay back, and the payback is for you to forgive them. And
well, they have to feel the pain that you went through.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Tammy, what you've got, they will be feeling that when they cross over. That's their penance. They will feel what you've gone through, and they will understand the pain, and they will know. They will know.
They will ask forgiveness, mind. They will.
Yes, they do.
But the fact is that it's for you to forgive, not them to forgive. And that's the hardest part about someone that's gone to spirit in that situation, where the person on this side of life refuses to accept, and that's fine, because my guys will not let them come through. He will never come through with me again until his daughter contacts me and says she's willing to let him come through. For that time, he's left in limbo for all that time.
Yes, but the only problem is, Derek, if they don't forgive on this side, it's only eating them up. It's doing them harm, not the spirit then.
I know, I try to explain, but when they're in a situation where they're in decline, what can you do?
Yeah.
What's that, Tony? This lady you were talking about, we were that close. Yeah. That would explain a lot of that, Tony, the way she came through with that love. I used to know people in New Zealand, to be honest with you. I think it was in I don't know where it was now. I don't think now, because what happened is they went over. They were a bit short of people. Her parents went over. They were teachers, and they went into. They emigrated to New Zealand, and her daughter emigrated a couple of years ago as well. She's also a teacher, and her husband, or their son-in-law, he was a radiographer, so he had that qualification to go into to work in New Zealand, which he was accepted. Yeah, Tracy Moser, my nan called a spade a spade. Yeah. And she knew how to use it and all, I tell you. So our old man says, what's that, Canberry? When you truly forgive someone for the life you lived with them, it's a wonderful release. It really is. I'll tell you what, that's hit the nail on the head, Karen. That is really has. Because as Patrick was saying, on this side of life, it eats you up, and it does.
Yeah.
It does. You know, it happens that way. And as Karen said, when you forgive, it's such a wonderful release. Yeah. It's such a beautiful, it's like you've been held back trotting rather than running.
Yeah.
And when you release, do you feel that love and that whoosh that comes over you? Because they also need to be forgiven. And the love, when you forgive them, it's a way of them saying, yes, it is. That's a silly question, Tracy, to be honest with you. How do I know if my nan is around you? She will find a way to communicate, whether it's by smell, or is it by hearing things, or you might find a letter that she sent you, or you might be drawn to a photograph that you got of her. And that's it.
Absolutely.
What's that, Karen? I had to do a lot of work with my mum passed, but we found a peace with each other. Fantastic. And it's the true connections with each other again, which is, I know what you went through, Karen. I understand that. And I also applaud with you for not giving up. Because there were times when you were going to give up, but you didn't. And that's why they're so very, very pleased to be there with you. And I know you're not, I wouldn't say you're best buddies yet, but you had that connection. And that's the important part of life. Caleb Bosch says, manifesting a message comes through. Really miss my gran. Her 1-year anniversary of passing was earlier this month. Kayla, you must understand is that it was, yeah, I can hear you. See, there's no time in spirit, Kayla. There's no time. So as far as your nan is concerned, oh look, guess who's arrived? Alison Plumley's at the bottom.
Plumley. We were just talking about you, Alison. We missed you.
I knew you were coming on because a certain person arrived. And I don't know what he's been up to, but he's got his tie undone. He's got them kisses on his cheek. You know, they got the red tick kiss. You know, as if they've been through the mill, sort of thing. He hasn't really, but he's just putting it on. You know, like he's playing a trick or enjoying himself. Kayla, your gran, she's here with you. She's always with you. Even this morning, you got up and you were standing in front of a mirror, and she was standing talking to you, and you can hear her, you can feel her, and you can sense that. The connection is really, wow, it's totally eye-opening, to be honest with you, Kayla, to know that she's with you and she's listening to you. And she got a lovely bit of farmhouse cake in her hand as well, on a plate. So she's quite happy. She got a cake, and all she's looking for is a cup of tea to wash it down with. There has to be a cup of tea, not a mug of tea. One of that light mugs has to be a cup and saucer, she says. And there's all that connection as well. Be given that. That's how close she is to you, Kayla. That's how much she listens to you. And the connection is really, really so. Yeah. And 1 year anniversary of passing. Yeah. I don't know after the 14th. I don't know, to be honest with you. They're throwing figures at me, throwing numbers at me. So I just bring that through to you and that connection with you. Yeah, we don't need to remind yourself, Kayla. You just think about her. And as soon as you think about her, she's there. It's that simple. It's just that the love and the connection is, wow. What's that, Tony Coppins? I just wanted to know what she wanted me to know. I'll tell you what, Tony, and I mean this sincerely. She wants you to look after yourself more. She wants you to be as it was before. She wants to be there with you all the time. She's in your heart there. And that's what she wants to know. She wants you to start living your life again as it should be. She wants you to start enjoying your life as it should be. I can smell fish and chips.
That's nice.
I must be hungry because I smell fish and chips. Yeah, very nice too. Salt and vinegar. Yeah, I know salt and vinegar as well. But that's what she wanted, Tony. She just wants you to know she's here with you. She'll always be there with you. If you want to sit quietly and you can talk to her. Another way you can do it is to write down a letter and send a letter to her. Literally either put it into a fire or to just stop in that. No, people can't stop your thoughts, Tony. People can't control what you feel in your space, because your space is the space that you've made yourself that no one can go into. I love fish and chips. I do that and all. I love fish and chip parties. I do. Even though I can't stand fish. Don't ask me why.
Can you?
No. I come from fishing port all my life, and yet I can't stand fish.
Wow.
But I love the smell of fish and chips. Yeah. But I'd sooner have a sausage in batter.
Yes. There's that.
Or saveloy. Or pie. No, you make me hungry now. My stomach's stuck.
I'm hungry myself, so yeah.
Yeah, I can feel that coming through to you. What's that, December? I always wonder what my daughter wanted me to know. Your daughter, December, hold on, let me just swap them around. Bear with me a second. She wants you to know, she wants you to say that she'll never forget the connection. She'll never forget the love you had between yourself. I know we had words. I know we had things that we said that we didn't mean, really. But the fact is we must learn to adapt and go forward and to use the lessons we had from each other as a step forward in life. And I've no idea what that means, to be honest with you, but this is how she talks. She's very poetic. That's a good word. Very poetic in the way she's talking. And that's what she wants to give you, December. Unconditional love being given to you as well.
Yeah.
Lisa Davis says, what does my grandma think of my journey? Oh, I've got that. What does my grandma think of my journey this last year? You're right, December, an old soul. That explains it, doesn't it? To your daughter, complete, to be honest with you. She seemed a lot older than she actually was by the way she was talking. Lisa Davis, your grandmother is clapping. And that connection that she brings through from her to you with that love and energy. She thinks that you're still tasting the dipping your toe into the waters. You're still just tasting. You're not really putting the effort into it, what you need to be. Because the more you do, the more closer you become to spirit, and the more closer we come together as one unit and one connection. That's what she wants to talk to you about, Lisa. That's how happy she is. What's that, Alison Palmy? Happy Saturday, Derek Patrick. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
That went quick.
That was quick. Just about got to the end of it.
Yeah, just got it, and he went off. Happy, yeah, it is again. Look, happy.
Yeah, happy.
It's not, and I'll tell you what. I'm looking outside, Alison. The reason why I thought of you, I looked outside, and there's a beautiful sunshine, and yet it's such a lot of energy with that. Such a lot of love with that. And that's what I was thinking about you a while ago. Patrick felt the same, and we started talking. All of a sudden, you appeared.
It's but like we drew her in.
Yeah, but then Stephen come through first. He had like a beige casual suit on, and his shirt was open, and his tie was to one side, and he'd painted lipstick on the side of his face, and he was laughing. So whether he was trying to wind you up, I don't know, to be honest with you. But you know how he faithfully was anyway, and that connection. And that's the most important part. What's that, Tracy Mager? My nan wasn't worried about passing away. She paid for her funeral. Oh, yeah, it's up now. My nan wasn't worried about passing away. She paid for her funeral, and she chose her lining because she didn't want any paying for a funeral in her mind. Actually, saying that, to be truthful, my mother-in-law done exactly the same.
Yep.
She even paid for the plot she went to go in as well, and she paid for a party as well.
Yep.
So that everything was done, so the children didn't have to do nothing, and the family didn't have to do nothing. And that's so really, because I think that was the way they were brought up. A lot of the older people, they planned everything in the mind. When she died, we went to her cabinet, one of these cabinets you pull the top down to, bureau. That's the one, and it was a big pile of a letter about that thick, and it was a step by step, everything, you name it, every single step of the way throughout her life. Who she got, who, this is for them, this is to pay that off, this is for that, this is for this. Everything was that way.
Wow. Beautiful.
Yeah. Tracy Major, and her song was My Way. That sounds about right and all, to be honest with you, because she lived her life her way, and the energy and life she came with that is what it was that kept her going. You know, that towards the end, she did. I'll be very truthful. She did so want to go, and I empathize. She did, because it's like she just got so tired of the dumb days and things, and she heard what the spiritual side of life was about, and she chose to be that way. And she chose to, like Alison come back with a load of hearts and everything else. There it is, look. That's Alison Plumley to a T, look. All the hearts have appeared on the picture. Nelia, you need to sign a document, I'm being told. I'm not sure what they're talking about, but it also means that by doing that, you'll start to leapfrog over something. That is what they're saying. Yeah, she's found. Yeah, but there's no time in spirit, Tracy. She passed in 2004. That could be, to them, that could be 2 weeks ago. That's simple. Because there's no time. Yeah. Amazing. Oh, yeah, what's that? Maybe the memorial I'm having here. I thought so. That is, yeah, I know that. Yeah, I can see that. Again, it's your choice what you want to do and everything else. December says my daughter was 21. She had an what's that? An aneurysm. Aneurysm. Yeah. I thought so, to be honest with you. That's how she went. Yeah, 4-month-old baby. I understand that as well. But the baby's growing, December. She's still in the world of spirit, so she's still growing. But she's not a little one, no. the energy and the vibrations come through now. But the tears of what we've lost is very difficult, and yet what we're able to understand. I think if we carry on to another 15 minutes, Patrick, that'll be 1 o'clock.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah.
And I think that'll be fine. Is that okay with you, Veronica? Because there's...
We'll all go and get fish and chips.
I'll tell you what, I've been fancy. I'm fancying battered sausage and chips now. I'll tell you what.
Well, that's where I'm going. I tell you, you've made my mind up.
And I can taste them. That's the worst part about it is. But the one good thing is I've only got 5 minutes to get to the fish shop where I live.
I was meditating the other day, Derek.
Yeah.
And as I was coming back out, I got a very, very strong taste of blue cheese.
Oh,
Whoever that was. I loved it. I gotta get some.
I could link that to someone, believe it or not.
Could you?
I had a friend called Les. Now, Les I worked with for years, and we went on now they call a staff day out.
Yes.
What do they call it when we all go together to try to all the firm goes in this
like a bonding session.
Yeah, like that sort of thing. Anyway, we went to Wembley Stadium.
Oh, wonderful.
Fantastic it was. And lunchtime, they bought this, they bought all the food out. Then they put this massive cheese board of every single cheese you could think of. And when I got there, they'd all gone. I said, bloody hell, what's that? And there was Les sitting there with all these different cheeses and crackers. Don't matter about the rest of it. That was his. He was in there. Yeah, and he's in spirit and all, so that could be a link to him, to be honest with you. It's great. It's been a great day though, blue cheese. Very, very. I know, Tammy. Very, very strong, and it's not the sort of thing you should eat if you've got company. Put it that way, because otherwise it makes people sort of run for the door, as they put it. To be honest with you, yeah, I know. December, the baby is special. I know that, and they'll always. But the point is, when a baby or even a young toddler goes to spirit, they come back as an angel. They're presented as an angel because they still got that pure energy and that pure love.
Yeah,
that keeps us going. That's what they are. Even if they pass before birth, they still grow as an angel. They still become back as an angel because they're pure. They're unaffected by the earthly conditions.
Yeah.
What's that? Tracy Mayer. My nan was cremated. I went to where her ashes are. I see the flowers. One bunch of the flowers was on one side. When I read it was from, I couldn't believe it. It's from someone she didn't like. I think my nan threw them to the other side. It's quite possible. Quite possible. The fact is that, but it could also be that the person who was trying to make amends. Tammy Finch says, I'm a Canadian cheddar girl. Oh, yeah, cheddar's not bad. I like smoked cheddar. That's quite nice. Yeah, I think it's quite wise, Tracy. I think, yeah, you're right. I think that she could have well done that. I'll tell you, I will tell you something I shouldn't do because it wasn't very nice. My half sister, she's not a nice person, but anyway, I'm not going to harbor that. Anyways, my stepson is autistic, and he's been through the mangle. He really has. And one day I was driving the bus when I was years ago, and she got on the bus, and she was standing at the back of the bus. And what I don't realize is, if they're very loud at the back of the bus, I can hear at the front every word she's saying.
Yeah.
And she spent the next half an hour running my stepson down. And really, she's a nasty piece of work. I hope she doesn't go to heaven. If she does, she'll be cut. No, I mustn't say that. But anyway, I mustn't harbor a grudge. But anyway, then one day she we had an argument with her at the end, and she slipped when she got in her shower and she cracked her elbow. But anyway, that was, I'm not saying my mother-in-law did that, but you know, it could well, but you know, the fact is that she got her comeuppance quite quickly.
Yeah, it's karma.
Yeah. What's that? Alison Plumley. I had a new baby, Stevie, born yesterday. My cousin, Chris Haby. Nice.
Beautiful.
And then what you say is that baby has come into the world. The amount of people that have gone back in the meantime, and I hope the baby is beautiful. I know it's beautiful. I know that, and the energy and the. I can smell that baby smell now with the talcum powder. You know I can smell that. That doesn't go well with fish and chips. You know, the smell of talcum powder and fish and chips doesn't go together. I'm sorry for all that, but I can sense new energy. I can feel that new energy, and I can feel that vibration, and I feel that connection as well. That's very important as well. Is that 12:50? My computer keeps playing about time because 1 minute it's 8 minutes late. Now it's on time. Weird. Yeah, I'm glad you're over the moon, to be honest with Alison. That would explain also the ladies with you, also the lady who's 5'2" and 5'2.5". We'll be precise if you want. The lady who's 5'2.5" was also with them. Hi, Rosa. Are you still in South Africa? Russo. That sounds like South African name, doesn't it? I'm not sure. I don't know. Just that I'm all worldwide at the moment. I can see all sparks shooting from all different parts of the world. Yeah, I've got a husband and a son with you straight away. And I know that, and that connects you. My mum then, yeah. Quite welcome, Alison. But Rosa, yeah, we haven't forgotten you. They tell me this all the time they come through. They find it very difficult passing for the world to spirit, but the energy. Yes, like my nan, if she likes. Of course she does. Tracy, when your nan said it, she meant it. It wasn't disguised, but if she didn't like you, she'd tell you that as well. So you got the best of both worlds in some respects. Yeah. I thought you were, to be honest with you. Because I know they're there with you, Rosa. And I know the love does continue, but I miss the earthly hug. I really do. I miss that earthly hug of someone so close to me. I feel cheated in some respects. And this is how they come through to you from the world of spirit. But they said that all you need to verify that would be for you to hold someone close to you now and imagine the love that's coming from them, from spirit, is for you. And that's what it's for. I know you need to get answers to questions, but do you know the answers? So a lot of times they won't tell me the answers to the questions. Because the simple reason is it's for you to ask them directly. And they'll come through with that love and understanding as well. Is my granddad is near my nan? Well, of course he is. If they're together on the earth, they're together in spirit. They're not miles apart. They might be miles apart in this room. It's such a big room, and there's so many people wandering around in this room. And there's lots of dogs, cats, horses. That camel's gone, which is good. That was pretty good. The camel's pretty good. That's gone anyway. And the tent's been taken. The wigwam's gone as well. So that's gone as well. Yeah. So they're not coming. He's not coming on today. So the wigwam's gone. It's a beautiful St. Bernard dog there, though. Lovely St. Bernard dog. You know, it's like the scene from that. What was that film about the St. Bernard? I can't remember. But anyway, St. Bernard dog there as well. Yeah. Grampy, yeah. Grampy. You've got such a lot of love around you from them, Tracy. You don't need me to tell them where they are. And I'm drunk on spiritual love, to be honest with you. Hello, Saint. Is that Roger? No, that's Roger Moore, isn't it? The Saint. Roger
Yes.
Moore. Roger Moore was the Saint.
Yes.
Come on, Saint. What's your name? Just give me one. Oh no, what's that? Miss talking to them. You don't need to miss talking to them, Rosa, because you all you do is you send the thoughts to them, and the messages will come into your mind from them. The replies will come from them, and the contact will come from them. Hello, Saint. It's nice to see you, and I still don't know who you are.
But also, Derek, they can just talk out loud to Spirit. Spirit will hear them.
This is it. You've only got to send the thought, haven't you? You've only got to think about it. You can be sitting in a traffic jam. You can be sitting reading a paper, and your thought is them.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, they're there with you. And if you can't hear them, it's not them. They're trying their hardest to get through. They're looking for ways of communicating with you, whether it be through you reading that paper. She said, Saint said, I'm sorry, lost the phone, just woken up. Is it very early where you are then, Saint? It must be. But Tracy, remember that. Yeah, remember that, Tracy. They do love you, and they find it very, very difficult to understand what life is about. Lisa Davis says, Derek and Patrick, can you see me being able to find a spiritual mentor? What they maybe look like. The fact is, Lisa, we don't. Oh, it's Catherine Saint. That's fine. I'll come to you in a second. But Lisa, it's not up to us to find you a spiritual mentor. The point is, it's like a learning curve. You can start in a beginner's circle if that's what you want. Yeah. That person could be your spiritual mentor for maybe a year, 10 years, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
However you find, it's up for you to decide. If you feel comfortable to be able to work with that spiritual mentor, then you can build up a repertoire with them. But even then, there's no guarantee after 2 months that you might need to move on to another circle and find another spiritual mentor that can give you the upliftment you need.
It's a bit like the spirit world, Derek. As you're going through your spiritual progression, different guides come in.
Yeah.
So mentors can be the same, and also it doesn't matter what they look like because it's what's in their heart.
And if you feel comfortable.
Yes.
Because you've got to feel comfortable with the person that you're working with. That's what it is, Lisa. It's knowing that you feel comfortable within that person. You'll find people around you likewise who will be spiritually aware. They might be a member of a circle that you might get an invite to, and then you might go there and think, well, I don't feel comfortable there, and therefore you're not meant to be there. I went through many circles throughout my life, and I'm not in one now. I must be very truthful, but I've been in one for a long time. It's for you to find which suits you. I can't say to you, I know so-and-so, because it might not be right for you. It's for you and your inner self to whether you feel comfortable to do things. And if you feel comfortable to do things with that person in that group, then at this time, that is the correct time. But it doesn't mean to say that in 2 to 3 months' time, you feel, well, on second thoughts, I don't feel so comfortable. So then you know it's not meant for you. But then when you do get into a situation where you feel comfortable within a circle, you can then feel great. I feel really comfortable, better than I was, and better connected than where I was. So you've got to be able to understand it yourselves and what you want in a circle, what you want in a spiritual teacher, what you want, where you want to go, what you need to learn. There is so much to it. Then starting from the very beginning, when you go into a circle and you're totally unaware of what is going to be. But what happens in that circle stays in that circle. It's meant to be that circle.
Yeah.
Not broadcast to everyone outside, because that's not a correct circle. A correct circle would help you to attune into your own intuition, for you to embrace your own feeling of life and a feeling of spirit. You're feeling a bit lost now. Why are you feeling lost, Lisa Davis? Because you need to ask people around you, or look out, or read the papers and find out if there's any groups around. Go online around where you are and find out. Look for a spiritualist church.
Yeah.
Go there and see how it feels for you. I first went to a spiritual church in 1978. Yeah, I'm that old.
Wow.
And I knew as soon as I walked in, it was where I wanted to be and what I wanted to do. So look where you're living, look for a spiritualist church. Look for a church where you feel comfortable. Look for a church where you feel you feel at home. You don't feel lost. And listen to people. Listen to what people are talking and see how they enjoy things. Rosa,
yeah. You
don't need the birthday message from your husband. You're not. I know he's with you. And he's been close with you all day today and for the last month. So he's been with you quite close to the last month, and he is around you. And that's the reason why he comes through today, because of your birthday. And this is why they come through with that. And what's that, Tracy? I was told by a psychic, our body is like hired cars. Okay. Maybe I understand. Actually, I can understand what you're saying. What his meaning is, it's a vehicle that you're traveling in throughout your life, and it's only lent to you. I think that's what it is.
You give it back when you're finished with it, Derek.
That's it. Yeah, well, they say dust to dust, dust to dust, ashes to ashes.
Yep.
Isn't it? Because that's the interpretation of that. It's like people say to me, what would your body be if you took away the soul? Nothing. Absolutely. What would a car be if you took away the battery? Nothing. They all have to have that spark to keep it going. So when that interpretation was, your body is a hired car, Tracy. So that when you go back, you take it away. Yeah. Alice from Plumley said, have an amazing Saturday, everybody.
And you, Alice.
But I think it's time for us to go, Patrick.
Time for us to go, Derek. Yeah. Was it 5 past nearly?
We've been on just over 2 hours. I think that's enough for now.
That's very good. That's gone quickly, really.
Well, I'm feeling hungry, so that's why the reason why.
Same as that. You go and get your battered sausage.
And when I feel hungry, then I need to. Yes, it's only temporary. Yeah, you're right, Tracy. Your body is. People say your body is a temple. No, it's not. Your body is what you're traveling in at this time. So each one of you, all of you, know that I'll be back on Thursday at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
So I'm going to lead that love with you, lead the energy with you. And if I'll click up, you should be able to sign up yourself, Patrick, by clicking the red cross or at the bottom of the picture.
Yeah.
But take care. God bless. And I'll speak to you, Patrick, soon.
Yeah. Take care, Derek.
God
Bye,
bless
everyone.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.